Okay, so today I'm going to start the 5.5. There's a palm oil. There's a last subtopic. Okay, we're going to see the structure first. The structure of the oil palm fruit. Okay, we got three parts you need to know. Okay, first part is the orange color part. This one we call mesocarp. Okay, and after that we got another part. There's a black color at the center. That one we call endocarp. Endo means inside, meso means outside. So one is a mesocarp, another one is an endocarp, and the center one you see there's a white color. That one is called kernel. Okay, kernel. Now we're going to see the explanations. Okay, the oil palm fruit they make up from the three parts. So there's a, okay, you can call it, there's a pulp. Okay, mesocarp, they can call it as a pulp. The content is the most palm oil. That means the whole palm fruit. The main oil is from the mesocarp. Okay, then the kernel, they also got oil, but this one is the best quality oil. Okay, but less lah. The quantity is a less, but the quality is a good. Then the last one is a shell. We call it as an endocarp. Endocarp, that one is don't have any oil. They just one of the thing cover the kernel. They don't have any oil. Okay, so that one is a three part from the there are three part from the palm oil, oil palm fruit. So now we go through the next part. Okay, we need to see the industrial extraction, the process of the palm oil. How they go to squeeze until the oil that we process from the palm oil. So the first step must be punch of the oil palm fruit. It must be take out. Okay, after that, they need to through the process we call sterilization. Sterilization means you need to kill all the bacteria. Okay, we're doing by sterilizations. Okay, let's see the sterilization inside the process is including what? Okay, first one, they want to sterilize with the steam. Mesti panaskan dia. Okay, by using the hot steam. Then the steam must be high pressure and also high temperature. Palm oil, the palm fruit, there's a very hard surface. So they need to steam, make it become soft. When it just becomes soft, then they're easy to be squeezed, all the oil to come out. So number two, the hot steam, they kill microorganisms such as the bacteria and also the fungi. Okay, then the next part, they can soften the pulp. Pulp means the orange color, that part, okay, of the oil palm fruit. After that, can make it easier to be removed the fruit from the punch. Okay, they take out. After that, they want to separate part by part. So important, the first part they need to sterilize first. Okay, before they continue to do the following one. That means they still not yet to open. They just want to outside. They just want to steam first. Okay, to let all the bacteria, all the fungi, they cannot stay at there. So this one is the first step for sterilizations. Okay, now we go to continue after sterilizations. There's a threshing. Okay, let's see the threshing, what they're doing. To detach the oil palm fruit from their punches. Okay, to detach, separate the oil palm fruit from their punches. Okay, after separate, we're going to see digestion. Okay, now we need to start inside already. Okay, digestion means you need to separate the pulp. Pulp means the orange color, that one, the meso. Okay, separate the pulp and also the kernel. Okay, to be processed separately. So that means the endocarp we don't want. We want to separate. Important, we need to pulp and also the kernel. But these two is a different quality of the oil. So we need to separate and process. Okay, so from here, after digestion, now we need to separate by two parts. Okay, the separation by two parts. First one, we call it as a pulp extraction. Another one is a kernel extractions. Okay, so from here, the short form, we just take this a PO. PO is what? Palm oil. Okay, PKO is a palm kernel oil. This one is quality oil. Now, how we go to separate? Okay, first one for the palm for the palm oil, they just squeeze by using the hydraulic, just like the thing to compress. Okay, that means the something you go to using the small force. After that, they can big machine go to heat to the palm. Okay, heat to the palm oil, because the palm oil now already soft, you already sterilized. So that means when they just heat it, the oil will be produced. Or you say they're using the spinter press. The spinter press, just like the you know, the ABC ice kacang machine or not, they go to rotate. Okay, or rotate. After that, they go down, they go to spin. After that, the ice become small ices become melt. Is it? This one not spin, they just press only. Okay, press until the palm fruit they become caramel. When they just caramel, that means all the liquid. Okay, just like the orange, you go to squeeze, then all the liquid to become out. Okay, so this one is a process. Sure, this one, the hydraulic and also the spinter press must be high force to be compressed. Okay, after that, they go to extract to the PO, the palm oil. Okay, the kernel also is the same process. Also using hydraulic, also using the spinter, but they add one more step, they need to heat. Okay, they need to steam the kernel at a high pressure first. Okay, after that, they separately by hydraulic and also spinter press. So that means they need to steam first. After that, they will do hydraulic and also spinter press. Then finally, both also will produce the oil. Okay, then you need to filter, because when they just squeeze all to come out, they got something, there's an extra thing they will add inside. So that means you need to do the filtrations. Okay, filter all the rubbish, anything they don't want, they want to produce a pure one. So when the filtrations, they will separate the pulp fiber from the PO. Okay, they separate the fiber. And for the kernel part, they will separate the kernel from the PKO. Okay, palm kernel oil and also kernel, they will separate. Okay, so from here, after filter, for the PO, for the palm oil, they still need to do one more step. That's a purification. Because palm oil is not a good quality of the oil. So they need to become pure a bit. So what they need to do, they need to steam. After the oil come out, you filter already, they need to steam. Steam is flow through the PO to remove the odor. Odor means the smell. Okay, bau busuk. They want to remove this all odor and also eliminate acid. They want to reduce this all thing. After that, they want to activate the carbon to be decolorized. Maybe they still got color. After that, they want to decolorize. So they do the purifications. Okay, maybe they want to add the color. They want to remove the color. After that, they need to do purification. For the kernel, just now I mentioned, kernel already is a pure. When it just pure, after the filter, that's all. They already is a pure. So there's no need to do the step is a purification. The straightforward to produce pure PKO. PKO from here explain for you palm kernel oil. Then this one after the purification, they produce is a pure PO. That's a palm oil. So this one is a process. So every process you need to know the step. So in the step what they are doing, then you also need to know. PO and PKO almost the same lah. Just you need to know the PKO, the extra one of the step when they just feel the purification. I think there's a steam, is it? They add one more step, there's a steaming. Okay, then this last, they got purification, but the PKO don't have. They straightforward produce a pure palm kernel oil. Okay, so this one is an industry, how they process the oil from the palm fruit. Okay, now we need to see the component of the palm oil. Okay, what's the component? Okay, palm oil, they make up of the two parts. They are the glycerol and also fatty acid. So from here, Palm oil separated by 2 glycerol and fatty acid. Okay, palm oil is made up of the saturated fatty acid. Okay, they make up by 2 acid. One is a saturated, another one should be unsaturated. Okay, saturated acid example is a palmitic acid and also the stearic acid. Okay, we do know what is the acid. You just know the name on it. So from here, you just remember saturated acid, they got what? Palmitic acid and also stearic acid. For the unsaturated acid, we got oleic and also linoleic acid. Okay, these all you can refer your textbook. There's a page 164 just for knowledge. For the exam, they never ask about this all detail. They just ask you palm oil separate by 2. What is that? Glycerol and fatty acid. Okay, let's see this one from your textbook. Because so long, you can refer your textbook. Okay, what they show you, they just show the percentage for the fatty acid in the palm oil. Okay, they separate by the coconut oil, got how many saturated and also unsaturated, corn oil, olive oil, this all ratio of the unsaturated fat, okay, and also saturated fat. After that, they got different of the acid inside the oil, okay. Then after that, they got monosaturated and also the polysaturated. So you can see got oleic acid, got linoleic acid. Okay, these all thing is inside the oil. So depends which oil you're using. Okay, so this one is one of the knowledge you need to know lah. Normally the oil inside got certain of the acid. Okay, chemical properties. This one chemical properties you need to know about the palm oil. First one, chemical properties, there's a oxidations. Oxidation, when you see the word oxy, mean there's a related with the oxygen. Okay, oxidation, they occur when the molecule of the palm oil combine with oxygen. Okay, when the palm oil they combine with the oxygen in the air, they will produce a free radical. Okay, just like the radiation, free radical, and also the compound which are harmful to human health. Okay, so this one, that means the palm oil, the molecule, when it just combine with oxygen, they produce something in your body lah. They are harmful to human health. Okay, later we must have the process to antioxidant. Okay, to anti this all thing happen. Okay, B, hydrolysis. Hydro, that means you see the hydro means water lah. Okay, occur when the molecule of the palm oil they reacted with the water to produce glycerol and fatty acid. Okay, so from here the equation is palm oil when it just join with water, they produce glycerol and fatty acid. Okay, so this all thing actually we no need to know how they go to apply. Okay, when the question normally they ask is oxidations. Okay, they ask you oxidation when they combine with what? Then you know there's an oxygen. Then what's the effect? Like this only. Okay, number 2, when they just say, okay, when they just add with the water, they produce what? Glycerol and also fatty acid. Then they ask you this one process, what's the name? There's a hydrolysis. Like this only. Okay, so after that, we're going to see number 3. Number 3, the chemical properties is a sterilization. Sorry, not is esterization. Esterization means they produce ester. Remember the ester? Last time we learned about the alcohol, they produce the ester. They're using the oil. Okay, perfume. So they occur when the fatty acid, okay, fatty acid is from the palm oil after the hydrolysis. So the fatty acid molecule, they react with the alcohol, then they produce ester. So this one ester name, they call methyl ester. That's a palm oil biodiesel. So this one is some of the chemical properties from the palm oil. Okay, we separate by 3 oxidations. Number 2 is hydrolysis. Number 3 is esterifications. Oxidation when they combine with oxygen. Hydrolysis when they join with the water. Esterification when it just fatty acid react with the alcohol. Okay, so this one is the 3 chemical properties of the palm oil. Okay, now we go and see emulsifications. Okay, the word emulsification means they want to break the complex, become the simple. So example, a process where the palm oil is broken into the smaller droplets. When starting, you can find there's a big part of the molecule of the palm oil. Okay, after the process emulsifications, you can find the oil become droplets. Okay, dia akan kecilkan menjadi bulat-bulat yang kecil. So this one we call it emulsifications. This will increase the surface area. When you just break it become smaller, you find it, they're floating up. They're floating up, that means the surface area of the oil will be increasing. When it just increase surface area, you find it, the rate of digestion of the palm oil become faster. Rate of digestion means digest will become increasing. Okay, because the surface area become bigger. Example, just like the water. Water in a small bowl, another one is a big pool. Okay, you put below the sun. Which one faster evaporate? Sure, it's a swimming pool one, is it? Because the surface area is a bigger. So this one also same. When you just make the droplets, make the palm oil become bigger surface and also become simple, they will easier to be digested. Okay, so from here, the through what process? Emulsifications. So you can see the diagram like this. Okay, when starting, there's a bigger part. Okay, after they do the process emulsification, there's a splitting up of the large globules of the fat into the teeny oil droplets. So you can find it, they become smaller already. So they're easy to be digested. Okay, so from here, we continue to the next. Nutrition content of the palm oil. What's the palm oil? Got any nutrition or not? Okay, first one, they got fats. Sure, they got fat lah, because there's an oil. Okay, this one is a balanced oil with the same amount of saturated fat and also unsaturated fat. They got balance. They don't have extra. Saturated fat, how many percent? Unsaturated fat must be same percent. Okay, number two, they got vitamin E and also vitamin A. Okay, antioxidant. Just now we say oxidant, is it in your body will happen. But this one can antioxidant in your body. They're rich in antioxidants such as carotene. They got carotene in the palm oil. That means they can reduce the oxidation in your body. Then also got vitamin E that can slow down or you can stop the oxidation process. So this one oxidation can make your cell to be oxidized. That means your cell will be reduced and spoiled. So that means antioxidant from the palm oil that can reduce this one process happen in our body. Okay, then the D, they say they contain less than 1% of other substance. That means they don't have add any substance. Although they add less than 1%, that's a pure. Okay, what is that? Steroid. This all is a thing to chemical thing. Okay, then you got phosphatide, they got tritempine, and also the aliphatic alcohol. These all things they never add. We cannot say never add lah. Got add, but less than 1%. Then overall is a pure of the palm oil. Okay, so when you do the process, you do the processing, you sure will add something, is it? So from here, they say these all chemical, maybe they got add, but just less than 1%. So this one is all the nutrition that we get it from the palm oil. Okay, uses. Where we use the palm oil to our health care and also the food. Okay, first one we use in cosmetic. Okay, say the ester. Ester is one of the perfume. Okay, using the palm oil to produce a perfume. So you can see another one as a cooking. I think cooking everybody know. Now we cook oil. We never using the saturated animal oil. Okay, because that one is more solid, cannot digest. Okay, we're using for the vegetable oil and also the margarine. Okay, after that we use the milk chocolate. Okay, we used to make the vitamin E supplement. You can see the vitamin supplement every time now. Nowadays, many people also take about the supplement about the vitamin E. Okay, omega or something like that. You can see the capsule inside got oil. Is it? That one is one of the thing they got producing from the palm oil. Okay, another one should be the soap. Okay, the soap, body shampoo, all the thing. They're about the using the palm oil to produce the soap. Okay, now we need to continue. Is one of the PK. This one is a one of the PK, but I don't want to do today because later you got exam. I will tell you tomorrow what you need to do about this one PK experiment. Okay, this one is a soap productions. How they go to produce the soap. Okay, soap is a fatty acid salt that is produced from reaction between the palm oil and also alkaline. Okay, we're using palm oil, we're using alkaline. After that, we need to mix. Okay, we need to add the concentrated sodium hydroxide and also concentrate potassium hydroxide. So we need to add the acid to help. Sorry, not acid, the sodium. Okay, the salt. We need to add the salt to help the process become faster. So they say the concentrate. Okay, so from here you can write the equation. Palm oil, add about the alkaline. They produce a fatty acid salt. That is a soap. The soap you go to take bath one. And also the glycerol. Okay, this one is a simple process. Not exactly produce the soap just like what you buy. That one already got the chemical things. Because you buy, they got smelly. After that, they got shape, different shape. Is it? That one is already got modified. So this one is the original how to produce the simple of the fatty acid salt. That's a soap. And also glycerol. Okay, now you can see the process to produce the soap. We call it saponification. Okay, this name must remember. When they ask you to produce the soap productions, repeat, soap production, what's the name? You must know the name is a saponification. Spelling must be correct. Okay, so from here we go through to this experiment first. Okay, the first one we need to produce the soap through the saponification. How the soap will be produced. First one using concentration, concentrate for the sodium hydroxide, distilled water, sodium. Okay, after that, we got filter paper, we got red litmus paper, and also the blue litmus paper. This one we want to test acid or alkaline. Okay, after that, we got beaker. This all thing you need to heat. Now we'll show the diagram first. Okay, first step you can see you using the beaker. We put the palm oil. Okay, around 10 cm cube. Then you need to join 50 cm cube of the sodium hydroxide. You put the salt in. Okay, after that you need to heat. Okay, then we're going to see procedure. Measure and pour 10 cm cube palm oil into the clean beaker using the measuring cylinder. Now, number 2, you measure 50 cm cube of the concentrate sodium, okay, hydroxide solution into the beaker, just like this one. Now you observe and also record the changes of the mixtures in the beaker. Okay, after that, stir and boil the mixtures in the beaker for the 5 minutes. You stir, after that you heat, then you observe and record the changes of the mixture of the beaker after heating. Okay, you see what happened? Okay, after that, after heat, we continue to C. Okay, procedure C. Stop heating the mixtures, measure and pour 50 cm cube distilled water. Okay, when you just heat, they become more a bit, become pekat, concentrate. They become very starchy already. That one is when you put the oil and put the salt together. So that means become less and less. So from this part, you need to add the distilled water. Okay, after add the distilled water, then you need to treat of the sodium chloride. Okay, now you need to put the sodium chloride 3 spatula. After that, in the beaker, then you observe and record the changes of the mixtures of the beaker. After that, stir and also boil again the mixtures beaker for the 5 minutes. So that means you let the sodium inside the liquid that need to dissolve. Okay, after 5 minutes, filter. Finish already, then you need to filter. So that means you will find some of the solid that will at the bottom. Okay, so you filter the mixtures in the beaker, then you rinse and residue with the distilled water and dry it. Okay, so from here you can see the last part. After I go to filter, okay, I take the small part, the small solid, I put inside the distilled water. Then I shake. Then I go to shake. So I find it, they got bubble to come up. The bubble to come out just like the body shampoo, the soap, they produce the bubble like this. So that means we can prove that one is a one of the production of the soap. Okay, but don't have any smell. This one smell only just like the palm oil smell. They're not like you buy the soap, they got strawberry, they got orange. No, this one is a orange. So from here, they say add the little water to drill the residue to test tube and shake it. Now observe and record the changes of the residue in the mixtures with the water and shaken. And when you just touch it with your finger, when you touch, you find it become just like the just like the very not touchy, like they just like the soap. They become very, you call what, smooth. They become very smooth, okay, on your hand. Okay, so we go to the molecule component of the soap. Just now we say about how to produce the process of the saponification to produce the soap. Okay, now we need to see the component. Okay, the soap molecule, they are made up of the two parts. Okay, they got head, they got tail. Okay, the head, the name we call it as a hydrophilic. Okay, the head is a hydrophilic part that can be dissolved in the water. Okay, for the tail they call it as a hydrophobic. Hydrophobic part, they cannot dissolve in water, but they can dissolve in the oil or you say grease. That means when you wash your cloth using the soap, is it? So that means when you just wash, you find it, the soap inside they got two, the molecule, they got two parts. So if your cloth got any grease, that means how they leave the grease to come out. That means you can see the process, how they leave the grease to come out. Okay, they separate by philic and phobic. These all got function when they just put inside together with the cloth. Okay, now you see the diagram. Okay, this one is a structure diagram for the molecule. Okay, this one is a tail. Tail, the shape just like the spring. Okay, we call it as a hydrophobic. They can dissolve in the grease or you say oil. Okay, another one is the head. Okay, the head is a hydrophilic. They only can be dissolved into the water. Okay, so that means got any grease that take out from the cloth, they not function from the philic. There's a function from the phobic. Phobic go to trace out all the grease. Okay, now we see the step, cleaning the action. First step, okay, you see the diagram. This one is a grease on the surface of the cloth. So this one is a soap. Okay, the water and also soap together. Okay, when the soap dissolve in the water, the surface tension of the water reduce. Tension of the water, when starting, they got one surface, they got tension. When the soap just go in, that means the tension now broken already. Okay, then therefore, the surface of the cloth become completely wet with the soap water. Okay, so now it's covered with the soap water lah. Number two step. Now the second step, you see, all they go in. They go into the surface of the cloth and also the grease. So from here, the hydrophobic means the tail part of the soap molecule that will dissolve into the greasy dirt on the cloth surface. While the hydrophilic, that means the head part, they only dissolve into the water. Okay, so this one is how they go to separate two-part functions. Okay, step number 3. Step number 1 to scrubbing and brushing lah. So if you never do anything, actually they cannot out. Okay, you need scrubbing and brushing the cloth with dislodge the greasy and also the cloth surface to form the greasy droplets. So that means when starting, you find the grease is a big part. So that means when the soap just put in, then make it scrubble and brushing, you find it, they will take out all the grease to come out. Okay, after that, this one grease, they will separate, okay, become the droplets. Okay, after that, they were surrounded by the soap molecule. You can see the whole part, they cover by the soap. Okay, because of the hydrophobic to take out all the things. Okay, after that, the grease from the surface, they go out. Number 4, the soap bubble will trap greasy droplets into the soapy water. Okay, this one not Shopee. I go to shopping. This one called soapy water. That means the water with the salt. Okay, number 5, the greasy dirt will be removed during the rinsing together with the soapy water and also bubble. So from here, this one is a process how the soap molecule go to take out the greasy dirt from the surface of the cloth. Remember, is the hydrophobic, not the hydrophilic. Hydrophilic is a head. Head only can be dissolved in the water. Just a hydrophobic, that one is a tail. They go to dissolve in the grease. After that, pull together out from the surface of the cloth. So this one is a process. So you must including scrubbing and brushing lah. If you never brushing, they never easy to be out. Okay, maybe they take some time. So they need to scrubbing and brushing. After that, make it faster to be out from the surface of the cloth. Okay, so the last part that's important for the palm oil in the industry. What's the important? First one, land use. Replanting is carried out to optimize land use. Okay, sustain for management. Okay, number 2, waste water. So palm oil mill influence, there's a POME, there's a one of the company. There's a process into the organic fertilizer and biogas energy substances. Number 3, air quality. The quality of the air improved through the photosynthesis conducted by the palm trees. Number 4, palm oil waste. Okay, we can say you palm oil got so many ways because you do the squeezing, let all the oil to come up. But they say zero waste, no waste. Concept convert to the oil palm waste into the various time useful products. So that means the waste from the palm oil, they got useful. How to useful? Now we go to see what is that. Okay, so we continue to the type of biomass. So just now they say palm oil got where is it? They say zero. How come zero? Now we're going to see where they use it. Okay, the front make into the fertilizer. They use this one for the fertilizer. Number 3, they're using the trunk. Tree trunk as a wood replacement. Okay, then the empty fruit branches, where they use, they turn into the compost. Okay, decompositions. Okay, the next part, they're using the shell. After you broken all the shell, they are burnt to boil the water. Then the pulp fiber is made into the carpet and also the textile. And the last one, the POME, just now the factory, they turn into the biogas and also fertilizer. So that means this all is a waste from the oil palm that can reuse to other feed. Okay, so this one they say zero waste from the oil palm. Okay, so that one is finished from the chapter 5.5. So today what you need to work, I already upload. Okay, I already upload about your exercise. Okay, Google Classroom, you can find it, then you can download. After finish, same style, please turn it. Okay, so from here later 2:30, you also got one of the tests, you need to finish it and also submit. Okay, just like the Google form, what you do before that, you submit already, then you help me do one more step. You go to turn in. Okay, you turn in, then you know how many students already do the exercise, do the test. Okay, 2 steps, finish already, turn in, and also submit. Okay, one more thing to tell you, only can use is a MOEDL mail, no Gmail. Okay, then the answer I never share for you first. I need to all the students finish within 1 hour. Then finish, I check all the marks already. There's a no problem. Then I will release the score. Okay, our lesson just until here. Okay, everyone, bye.
Teacher.
Go to download
Bye,
the,
thank you.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
download the
Teacher.
exercise.
Bye.